Good evening, I'm Dave Morris. Coming up tonight on The Play, a look back and a look forward following yesterday's elections in Oklahoma. Oklahoma death row inmates have filed a lawsuit and changes coming to Memorial Stadium in Norman. But first tonight, the 10th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals ruled on Wednesday that Utah's ban on same-sex marriage violated the U.S. Constitution. A similar case out of Oklahoma still pending before the court, but the same principle involved in striking down the Utah law applies to Oklahoma and other states in the circuit. The Oklahoman's Chris Castile reports the court stated the 14th Amendment protects same-sex couples' right to marry.
We have said all along, the other 6 folks in this race are not our opponents. Harry Reid is our opponent.
U.S. Representative James Lankford last night as his acceptance speech at his watch party, and he said his decision not to engage in negative campaigning helped him capture the Republican nomination for the open U.S. Senate seat without a runoff against State Representative T.W. Shannon. Now you can find complete coverage of Tuesday's elections online at newsok.com, including Lankford's entire speech from last night, as well as speeches from T.W. Shannon, Janet Barisi, and Joy Hoffmeister. Over a dozen Oklahoma death row inmates collectively filed a lawsuit today, suing the DOC and asking the state to change its execution protocol, fearing cruel and unusual punishment. Our Graham Brewer will have more on this developing story in Thursday's editions of the Oklahoman. The University of Oklahoma Board of Regents approved a massive upgrade to the Gaylord family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. The renovation plans carry a bill of $370 million. In addition, the Regents approved a pay raise for head football coach Bob Stoops and several other coaches. Our Jason Kersey spoke with us over the phone earlier this afternoon, shortly after the meeting.
These are a lot of the things we've heard about for quite some time. They've been working on this master plan for months, and they were finally ready to unveil it today, and it's pretty spectacular. I mean, it's really an impressive facility that they're planning. Yeah, he's going to top $5 million, $5.25 million this year. In 2014, that will make him the second highest paid coach in the country behind Nick Saban at Alabama.
In other sports news, the NBA draft is tomorrow night. Former OSU star Marcus Smart is projected to be a top 10 pick. Our John Helsley spoke with Smart earlier today about his excitement surrounding the draft.
Man, where do I start? It is excitement, First, I thank God every day for it. Some people don't have the opportunity to live out their dream, but I do, and I don't want to be that person that takes that for granted.
Be sure and tune in to the Thunder Thursday Hangout tomorrow afternoon at 2 on newsok.com. Jenny Carlson, Darnell Mayberry, and Anthony Slater will discuss the draft and potential picks for the Thunder. The NBA draft again is Thursday night. You can watch that on TNT, I believe. We will be at the Thunder's post-draft press conference. GM Sam Presti will probably address the media late Thursday night. Watch for that video later Thursday night. Complete coverage in tomorrow's Oklahoman leading up to the draft and following in subsequent editions. That'll do it for this edition of The Play. Have a great night, everyone.